Welcome to another exciting episode of Cowboy Cooking with B. Mac and Gary. Please excuse the wind noise. Our microphones aren't working this morning. I hope you'll be able to hear us. On this episode, we're going to be doing roast. I'm going to do a roast, and Gary's going to do a roast. And we're going to start off with Gary's roast. So, Gary, without further ado, take it away. So mine is just a simple chuck roast that we picked up at the store. It's a small one. It's a very simple recipe, and I'll show you all real quickly how to do it, but just remember, you can use your own recipe for this. Main thing is, I'll show you how to do it in the Dutch oven. So real quickly, I'll show you all that we're going to salt and pepper it. Bubba, if you don't mind doing that for me. Salt and pepper both sides. Again, guys, excuse this wind. I hope y'all are able to hear us. But we wanted to film regardless of the weather today. Hand me the pepper. I'm also going to season the flour. And I'll show you what the flour's for in just a second. All over, Gary? All over and in both sides. That looks good. And then the next thing we're going to do, and what we like to do, and I think a lot of people do this, but I learned this from my mom and dad, is we're going to fill this thing up with garlic. Just poke holes in it anywhere. Can you add anything else in there? Now listen, you could put bell peppers, you could put jalapeno peppers, you could even put onions. And also, I'm just using salt and pepper, but you can use your favorite seasonings. If you like Cajun seasonings, you can do that. If you like steak seasonings, you can use whatever seasonings you want to use. But we're just keeping it simple today with salt and pepper. And this is ready to go to the fire. So I'm done. And I will see y'all here at the fire in just a minute. All right, guys, my apologies. I forgot to mention over at the wagon that we needed to flour it. Y'all saw me season a flour, but while I was over there, I didn't flour it. So now I've floured it, and I've got this Dutch oven hot right now. Typically in a Dutch oven, you're not going to have it hot. I need it hot because I'm going to brown both sides of this roast. All right, folks. So what I did was I seared this on both sides for about a minute each side. And now we need to get it away from this fire. So I'm going to pull this over here. Bubba, you mind getting me some coals real quick and place them right here? No, how much do you want? Just a little bit. Okay. Folks, what you want to do is you don't want too many coals on the bottom. You want just a little bit on the bottom. You can put most of your coals on the top to get that convection. I kind of do 1 to 2 ratio, maybe a 1 to 3 ratio. So Bubba, just give me a few coals right there. Before I do that, I am going to give it a little bit of water. You can also, if you want, you can put onions, bell peppers, anything else in here. We're just going to keep it simple today. And Bubba, put me more coals on the top than you did on the bottom. And folks, it's really that simple. I'll check it every once in a while. But in about 3 hours, we're going to have a good roast. This is a small roast. It may not take that long. So that's it. All right, guys. While Gary's roast is in the oven, I'm going to start mine. Now, I've got a mule deer neck roast. Gary and I went mule deer hunting in New Mexico last year, and I love this recipe. So I decided to cut the neck roast out and save it. Now, this is bone-in neck roast. And this is a very, very, very simple recipe I learned years ago. First of all, we can salt and pepper it, or any seasoning you want. Please use whatever you like. I want to use the seasoning here from Louisiana. Something I picked up last time I was in Louisiana. And we're just going to sit here and season it liberally. You didn't know I used a big word like that, did you? What were you doing in Louisiana?
Fishing. And every time I go to Louisiana, I always go to a local store and see what local seasoning they may have that I've never tried before. And I picked this up last time I was in there fishing. All right, now we got that liberally spread. We're going to put in and cover it with some onion soup mix. I know it sounds weird, doesn't it? But this, I tell you what, this you will love this recipe. And try it for other roasts too. And please, when you try it, make comments and go to our Facebook page and let us know what you think. And also too, as long as I'm thinking about it, we can't make this channel grow unless you hit that subscribe button in there. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. And remember, guys, what we're doing here, we're trying to teach the beginners. We want you guys out there cooking. So we're going to do simple recipes with simple Dutch oven. We'll get harder as it goes along, but we want you guys not to be intimidated by cooking with a Dutch oven. So as we do more and more of these, we'll show you a lot more recipes and where you get your Dutch ovens and so forth. But liberally spread this around. Come on, this is not rocket surgery, but we can do it. Wash my hands. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do another one because this is a big roast. Whitetail roast maybe only needs one. I think I'm gonna do 1.5, 2 on this one.
As we get into later episodes, folks, we're also going to show y'all how to do this in your backyard just by using simple tools and just charcoal briquettes instead of a campfire. That way, like B-Mac said, anybody can do this. We want everyone to go out there and get you a Dutch oven to try this.
That's why we're doing it, for you guys to try it. Okay, now that we're through with the onion soup mix, grab yourself some Reynolds wrap, get you plenty of it, and let's cover that puppy. And cover it tight. And let's get another one for good measure. Make sure it's covered. Make sure all the meat is covered. We don't want any exposed meat. And I think I mentioned this, but this is a bone-in necklace. And for this neck roast, I did not preheat my oven like Gary did. You can if you want. I'm going to add one more. You can if you want to, but I'm going to use my Dutch oven that Gary bought. Ordered on Bell ordered for me years ago. Has my name on top, and I just love it and I enjoy it. But I'm using it. Let me get it out now.
You want me to get your coals ready?
Please get a set of coals set down for me, Gary. No, it's not heavy at all. Okay. And the reason I'm using this one is because this one is deep, and because I want to set, if I can, as much as I can, set my roast on the top like this. Now you can add water if you want, or you can add onions. But see, the Reynolds wrap is on it, so it's any onions, anything you flavor with, it's not going to flavor the roast. It's the onion soup mix that's going to flavor the roast. So you can do this on your own. Don't have to add anything, no onions, no carrots, or whatever. This is just a simple roast for you guys to try. And try it with your own roast too. And again, please go to our Facebook page, Cowboy Cooking, B-Mac and Gary, and show us pictures and let us know what you think. All right, let's go to the fire. Ready? Throw some coals on top. That's it. That's perfect. Thank you. Now guys, we'll periodically check this, and when these are ready, we'll be back to you and we'll show you the finished product. Stay tuned. All right. We hope the roasts are done. We checked them. They all look good. Now we're going to get them. We brought them over here to the table so we can show you. I'm going to get mine out first. First, I'm going to use a lid lifter to lift this lid because the lid is still hot. Set that puppy down. And remember, this was the mule deer roast, the neck roast that I cooked with the onion soup mix
And the Cajun seasoning.
Yeah. Let's see.
While he's unwrapping, let's go ahead and show you mine. This is the simple roast we did. Just grab a couple of forks here, just show you how tender this thing is. Look at it fall apart. This is what you're looking for, folks. You're looking for it just to fall apart like that. Ooh, look at that good fat. And what that flour did, the reason I have the flour on there, it thickens up this juice a little bit. So, you know, make you some mashed potatoes, put it on white bread like I used to like. Put it on biscuits. But this is some good stuff right here. How's yours looking?
Gotta get it off. Oh yeah. The beef steam is just on. See a little juice running out. Again, that's because we're really cooking. You don't see the juice running out on Food Network, but I can guarantee you on Food Network that juice is running out. Look at it falling away from the bone. You take a little slice of it. We're not going to eat it on camera, but as you can see,
That's pretty tender.
that neck bone is ready. Yeah, so we're going to end this episode, and as I like to say, you got anything to add before I say anything? No. All right. You guys keep the party going. We'll see you next time.